Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear and the proud Falconians. As you know, we are at the end of our chapter, and today is a revision day of our chapter, The Concept of Two-Nation Theory. This is your teacher Shugufta Faisal from Falcon House Grammar School, Campus 9. So guys, in this revision, as I told you, we were talking about the ideology of Pakistan. So the ideology of Pakistan is a rational with special reference to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Allama Iqbal and Qazi Muhammad Ali Jinnah. The study of history, my dear Falconians, teaches us that sometimes events are beyond human control. Most of the time, you must have that feeling in your life. No matter what steps we take, things do not turn out according to our plan. However, it is equally true that there are times when political leader or a great statesman possesses such a high degree of insight that they are able to influence the events. The history of Pakistan movement is one such example. Three great men, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Allama Iqbal and Rahmat Ali, not only helped bring about a set of circumstances where the creation of Pakistan was possible, but in the case of Jinnah, also helped to establish the state as a new member of the world community. So, the struggle started with the idea, with the ideology, nazariya. In Urdu, we name it nazariya. The ideology of Pakistan, name of a welfare state where the welfare of the people is considered. In this ideology, we only think about the people of Pakistan. The ideology of Pakistan is the name of steps that were taken for the security of political, social, cultural and economic values are as progressive in the Islam. So, let's first of all talk about Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, who was the pioneer. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was the first person who used the term two-nation theory. If they will someone asks you that from where such concept started, so the first noble person who had used this term was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. And he used this terminology due to the Hindi-Urdu language controversy in Banaras. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan declared the Muslims as a separate nation, an individual, a distinctive nation. He convinced the government that there are at least two nations settled in the subcontinent. One of them is Muslims and other is Hindus. This theory infused a political spirit among the Muslims and provided them with such a leadership which gave a new spirit. So he started his movement while giving the education to the Muslim community. And this concept separated the subcontinent into India and Pakistan just because of this theory, this mindset. What was the theory? Two-nation theory. Such theory inject a new spirit to the Muslims of the subcontinent. Right, guys? So who was the pioneer? The pioneer was Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. And this concept was started in 1867 after the Hindi-Urdu language controversy. The second personality was Allama Iqbal. Allama Iqbal gave the Muslims an idea of separate state. And how he had given such idea? Exactly, through his poetry. He awakened the Muslims. In the beginning, he was a supporter of Hindu-Muslim unity. He used to say that we are both our brothers and since centuries we are living together, so let's live together again. But in his famous presidential address at Allahabad in 1930, he demanded a separate state for the Muslims of India. In his address, he said that the Muslim would not allow that their religion, their political and social rights are usurped. Therefore, I would like to see the Punjab, NWFP, Sindh and Balochistan put together into a single state named Pakistan. Muslims never allow anyone to interfere in their religion specifically and into their social rights. So he had pen at that time, and through his pen, through his poetry, through his articles, he had awakened the Muslims of the subcontinent. The third and the major personality was Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. May Allah bless his soul. Let me zoom him for you. According to Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the territories having Muslim majority, like the Punjab and the Bengal and the Sindh and NWFP and Balochistan, should be put together. Why we are putting together? To make or to form a separate land in the name of Pakistan, where people may lead their lives according with the principles of their religion. Not only he was talking about the Muslims, but he was talking about the different people owning different religions. Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah had a big perspective. His vision was broad and he was thinking as a leader. That's why he held the post of the Governor General after the independence. So, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was the third personality who had given this idea. Now guys, Jinnah was an essential part of this process. During the 1920s and 1930s, he tried to work in cooperation with the Congress. But when it became clear that the Congress was acting only in Hindu interest, nothing important than the Hindu interest, he became as a strong supporter of a separate homeland only for the Muslims. As he said in a speech in Bombay in 1947, listen to his words, "I am fighting for Pakistan. I am working for Pakistan because it is the only practical solution, political solution for solving the problem." Right guys? I have revised this topic for you, and I hope that each and everything regarding the concept of the two-nation theory is clear in your mindset, and hopefully that you will be you are able to give any answer regarding such two concept theory or other ideology of Pakistan. Thank you my guys. This is me Shugufta Faisal signing off. Allah Hafiz.